We just finished some key heats in the Roxy Pro. Worked out the last non-elimination round. Now it's time to do the same for the men. Starting the Quicksilver Pro, round 4, heat number 1. Just came off a big win at the QS 10,000 down in Portugal. And now we're going to get things underway. Quick up and down from Jadson. Joe Chappelle alongside 89 world champ Martin Potter. Looks like Julian already got himself on the board, Potts.
Yeah, Julian wasting no time whatsoever. He was pretty excited this morning to get things going. He was watching the conditions, and it is going to suit his style of surfing, Joe. With maneuvers like that, he's going to try and keep himself in this world title race. Speaking of world title races, Carissa Moore won her heat, which means we're going to Maui. Kolohe Andino also up and riding. He's going to use that air game. Amazing surfing from him yesterday, one of the biggest airs we've seen all year, taking down Kelly Slater. So Kolohe carrying a lot of confidence. This is kind of his best result so far this year, Joe. Finding it really hard to get out of that round number 3, which is a crazy thing to think of.
He was getting so many repeat matchups that year with Julian Wilson, who's up now. Nice healthy carve off the top, vertical jam, total control into the inside section. Nice and dirty finish there as the sand is showing up on that shallow bank. Already opened with a 4.83.
Let's have a look at Julian's wave number 2. He's got a 4.83 on his opening wave. There's one maneuver on this wave that is amazing. Right here, snaps it. How quick was that transition right there from Julian? Cat-like reflexes to manage to fit a couple of quick turns in there right to finish off that wave.
When he was in this round with Mick Fanning, Matty Wilkinson, he went straight to the quarterfinals. Wilson up now. Full wrap, ton of speed. Springing off the bottom, alley-oop. Nice full rotation, perfect landing. Jams it through the backwash. He's going to kick out of that one with a lot of confidence, and he's definitely going to inspire this kid. Andino looking to ramp up. He's got the speed, just needs a little section to work with. He's going to go for a little fin out. He ends up going down.
Let's have a look at Julian. Pick this one halfway back out, deciding to roll the dice. Beautiful opening maneuver right here. And this is what I like. You can see him starting to telegraph it. Perfect landing right there, straight into that next turn, and bashes it up through the lip. So Julian Wilson, a great combination of turns right there, just seamless. I love the landing. The landing was smooth. He didn't have to readjust. It was straight into the next move. Watch this. Bang, spins it around perfectly. Feet didn't even budge, and then straight into that last maneuver. So Julian nailing that one. Offshore wind, so tricky maneuver to do. Not for Julian Wilson, though. That was perfect timing, perfect positioning right there, and then straight into a finishing maneuver. So looking to improve on a 4.83. Julian trying to crank up the heat.
Yeah, ended up completing it, and I felt so good I couldn't not.
You gave it a little claim. You know, you got a perfect 10 when you came out of the tube. You did that big hack, and you finished off that wave on the inside. Tell us what it's like in there. It's super shallow.
Yeah, it's really shallow, and there's that little section that kind of barrels, but it's really difficult for backhands because you can't really sneak in and sneak out as easy as forehand. So I was just really trying to complete my maneuvers.
Back to this one with Jadson Andre. Vertical snap to start. His best wave so far. Starting to fade. Looking for the power pocket here. He'll just keep fading. He's continuing to set himself up nice and deep. Gets out in front for a little carving turn. Looking for a bit more. Andre swings vert and gets out. Best wave so far. He's hoping to break the combination that Wilson's applied on this matchup. During that interview with Tatiana Weston Webb, and Dino also got involved.
Yeah, Dino got a nice little wave there. You know, nothing too crazy. Just wanting to build that momentum. A couple of threes in his scoreline. Here we go, Julian up and riding.
Wilson setting up his first move. Big wind up. Perfect carve. Right on the money. Out in front again. A high line wrap. Dreamy start for Wilson. He'll fade it. Setting up this inside track. It's getting nice and hollow. Whips it off the lip and stomps the landing. Wilson showcasing his talent in small waves here out front. Long lined up rights, can start off slow and then gives you that hollow inside corner. He's read it well. Already has an 8.5 with that one. He's trying to improve on a 6.67.
Yeah, beautiful surfing there from Julian Wilson. Watch the bottom turn, Joe. As he draws down just hooks off the bottom, and it just gives him so much speed. He gets so much projection. See how low he gets. What that does is it just allows him that drive off the bottom and that spring into step. Watch it right here again, off the bottom, bang through the lip. So Julian Wilson, just combination of major maneuvers, and he's got that flow happening. It's just really looking good out there. Kolohe, this was his 6.0. This wave's got him back in the heat. He was in a combo situation. Kolohe just snapping his way through the inside. I love this little turn right here. Just sort of almost throws the fins out of the wave. So just showing some variety, some power. Kolohe Andino, 6.0. Now he needs a 917.
Tyler and the crew having a bit of fun behind Chelsea. Now everyone with eyes on the water watching Jadson Andre. Couple of clean top turn hacks right there as he's coming into a real glassy section on the inside corner. Ooh. Late hit, he'll get taken down in the closeout.
As we see Jadson up and riding on a beautiful wave right here. Nice carving maneuver to kick things off. Another nice turn there, just smooth, clean surfing. Now he starts to crank it up a little bit, draws off the bottom. Can see how much pressure he puts on his back foot, and then going for that last turn right there.
Just so hard to come by. During the break pots, these boys got active, starting with brothers last week.
Yeah, Kolohe using his priority there, throwing the fins out. You know, he's got great technique. Kolohe starting to work it out. He's been on the tour for a few years now, but still looking for top 5, which I think is where he deserves to be. The between maneuvers, there's no mucking around. Here we go, Kolohe.
Andino with some airspeed, just needs to look for a ramp, clear for takeoff. Full rotation punt for Andino. Lands on the roof, but incomplete. Jadson with some clean water to work with. Backhand jam right in front of Kolohe. Carves it back into the source. And keeping that motion going off the top, throws a more vert on the 4th effort. It's going to bottom out. He'll pull in and pack the closeout on the sand.
It can be the difference between someone that's, got your number and someone that doesn't. So it could determine your outcome.
Well, we see Julian Wilson on top with such a big score to his name, a 17.37 combined total, showing his air game and complete domination of the lineup here in Hosagar.